Hey everybody, I am Lauren Lowry here in the WSMV4 Now studio. One of the big things that we're talking about here around Nashville right now is the CMA Fest. Kicks off today. It's Thursday. What's today's date? June 8th. All the days run together. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a big event. I'm about to head downtown right now. Got my WSMV4 polo on, ready to go. But one of the things that people are going to have to be really concerned about and thinking of, especially if they have breathing problems, is the Canadian wildfires that are pushing some of that unhealthy air into Nashville right now. I want to show you a live picture first of all. This is live downtown. So it's looking a little hazy. You see the blue sky isn't quite as blue as it might typically be during this time of year. We don't have tons of humidity. It is warm, but the haze is definitely still a thing. So if you're wondering what kind of wildfire are we talking about, why would this be pushing into this area? Well, we're not even seeing the worst of it. The Midwest and the Mid-South in this region that we're in isn't even that bad. The worst place right now is New York. Check out the air quality in New York just from these Canadian wildfires as it pushes that air into the city. This is a time lapse. We've seen many time lapses that are just wild. Let me take down these words so you can really see the outline of the buildings. Look at that. Everything is disappearing in this time lapse because of that haze of the wildfire, the smoke that's going in there again from Canada into New York City. And I want to give you another live look here of what's happening in Nashville as we speak. Some blue sky, but there is still a haze. Our chief meteorologist Lisa Spencer was telling us even last night in her full forecast how we are about to see some rain and a front that will push all of this out. So soon and very soon it won't be an issue. But our Marissa Sulik was downtown talking with people in town for CMA Fest, trying to get an understanding of how they are taking precautions right now. Check this out.
Where I'm sitting here on Broadway, you can see that there is some haze or smog here in the sky. And doctors say while this is nothing like New York City or DC is experiencing, there's still some populations that need to be cautious. For some, this might be just another overcast day.
It's pretty cloudy. Oh, I haven't noticed anything at all. I thought it might be foggy even or something like that.
But for people like Joseph Souza,
As soon as I get over here, I start coughing.
it's a pain.
Our air quality right now is considered to be moderate.
Dr. Stokes Peebles at Vanderbilt University Medical Center says while the air is safe to breathe now, for some, fine particles in the air could harm them.
The smaller they are, the more likely they are to get in the lower respiratory tract where they could potentially cause problems.
If people with asthma, COPD, or any respiratory problem are heading to Broadway this weekend, they may want to consider bringing a mask.
Not just a surgical mask, but an N95 mask for those people who really do have bad problems.
While not everyone will see what's in the air around them this weekend, some like Souza may definitely feel it.
Like, as soon as I get over here in downtown, I can feel like my lungs and I start coughing.
Now, Dr. Peebles says if it does rain this weekend, that will wash away some of those particles, making it easier for some people to breathe. Reporting from Broadway, Marissa Sulik, WSMV4.
Okay, so let's take another live look outside right now. This is downtown Nashville. You see some of the haze, again, a little blue sky, but that's going to start dying down. Luckily, we're in an area where the air is going to start moving that wildfire smoke out of this area. It's a great development when you think about the time of year it is. This is CMA Fest. We've got a couple 100,000 people coming downtown right now just for this event. Last year, several 100,000 people were downtown. You see, it's something that brings so many people to this area. It's such an economic boon to Nashville. So to have decent weather is always a good thing. No rain to speak of. We're in the clear weather-wise, but one of the problems, again, is this air quality issue, and this is all coming from the Canadian wildfire. I want to show you one thing that is available to you right now on WSMV.com as well as our free WSMV4 app. You're going to look for this headline specifically: what doctors want CMA Fest goers to know about air quality this weekend in Nashville. You see Marissa is speaking with some people you just saw in that story. I'm going to scroll down a little bit because I want to show you here, first of all, related coverage. If you're really interested in finding out more about what's going on with CMA Fest, we have a few stories there that you can click on. We also have this specific thing here I want to draw your attention to. I'm going to highlight it for you. It says to see air quality in your area, click here. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Let's see what it pulls up. This is a airnow.gov website. So this is a governmental website that pulls up exactly the air quality in our area at any given time. I'm going to pull up a zip code right here around Nashville, and look at that. We're at moderate for air quality right now. This is one of those things you have to remember. If you have breathing issues, as the Dr. Peebles said in Marissa's story just now, this is the time to grab an N95 mask. This is not just a regular mask or a cloth mask. That's not the time for it. Right now is the time for an N95 mask with that kind of air quality. So it's something you need to be thinking about if you're going downtown, if you're taking in all of the sights and sounds of CMA Fest, or if you're like me, let me pull up all my media credentials here. I've got several media credentials that I'm about to leave right now and go downtown to take all that with me to report live and field anchor from CMA Fest for our afternoon shows. So we'll see you on air, always online, as well as our WSMV4 app, totally free for you in the App Store. Until then, I'll see you in just a little bit. I'm Lauren Lowry on the WSMV4 Now studio.